Again, I want to take this time to, from the bottom of my heart, thank everybody that's made this possible. Oh, research department has informed me that hello everybody, hope you're having a great day. Remember this? Remember the good old days back in the beginning, back when I went for a swim with my alligator friend because I was so excited to have 20 subscribers, and I still get excited over those same 20 subscribers like it was yesterday, and to me it feels like it nearly was. But look where we are. We've grown and come such a long way. 2,000. We're up to 2,000, headed towards 2,100 now. Imagine that. So I thought today would be a good time to discuss the new directions that we'll be going in. I mean, everything's got to grow, right? We've changed so much from 20 to 2,000. We used to be strictly about the neighborhood and riding around and showing you what life was like here in my little town in Florida. Then we branched out and did some road trips and showed you what things were like around my country right here in the good old US of A. Some of my neighboring states and some not so neighboring. Some of our beginning videos were all the way from the Netherlands, where I started doing all my first videos. And just, I don't know, things change, right? We went from riding bike and working in the home office to actually back out in the clinic and, you know, colleagues and lunch times and all the stuff you really hate about 40 hours a week. But we survived. We're doing just fine. Everything's great. But over time, I think things have changed. We always did a warm-off Friday. Not so much anymore. I think that whole story has changed from a year ago. People aren't as comfortable as being put on camera, and I don't know, I don't want to invade people's personal space if they don't want to be. And I think our social climate has changed. Things that we do think are politically correct are not so much anymore, so have to be very careful about that. And I think just in general, we grow, we get to do things better. Started figuring out more of a direction I want to take the channel. Thought I was one thing, wound up I was something else. You know, you never know. You never figure these things out until later on. But I think now is a good time. 2,000. We're halfway towards our new goal, almost halfway towards our new goal of 5K, which is just another benchmark as to when we need to maybe grow up a little more and do things a little better. You may have noticed I've narrowed down what segments work, what segments don't. I think you can tell things are a little more scripted. They come out a little better. Editing takes longer. We have a little more levity in our reporting, a little more reporting in our reporting. I think it's less about me now and more about my environment, whether it's I'm on the road or home. I think in more of a global sense, you know. So I'm sharing with you stories that I think the feedback's been more positive than just, you know, our gazebo days. Remember the gazebo days? If you've been with me a long time, you do. If not, go back to the beginning. Look at the catalog. We had a running thing. I think it was up to 8 or 10 that summer. But I think now that we've hit 2,000, I think it's time for me to change things up. So I thought today would be a good day to discuss how I'm going to change things. So, the research department has informed me that certain things work wonderfully, other things not so well. So, we've gotten mixed emotions on scripted content versus guerrilla style, off the top of your head, ad lib, the way we've always done it in the past. But I think going forward, I've come up with what I call a happy medium in between both. A scripted ad-lib sort of hybrid. And of course, you know, I'm a big fan of the mutant hybrid, where we're going to both give our honest, gut-wrenching opinions, but yet we're going to use informed, research background, scripted content to help guide our path going forward. See, there's going to be some changes. We're going to feature things and no longer do the guerrilla shoot style fly by the seat of your pants. And what I mean by that is, for me personally, I noticed that the content can always be better. I mean, for myself, I hold myself to no different standard than anyone else, but I always feel as though the content can be better. And so, when I first started out, it was more important to build a rapport with you guys, to actually grow an audience. And so therefore, it was monstrously important that I think quantity ruled over quality. Even though I tried and I was learning all the tricks of the trade, we'll call it, starting to put in my hours. I mean, I'm just barely scratching the surface now. But I believe that being in constant contact with you guys 5-6 days a week was more important than actually delving into a better, more deeper story, taking more time with my editing and, you know, choosing my content a little more wisely than just what was the flavor of the day. And I think it shows now. I think I've done in 3 months what it took me over a year to do a year ago. I mean, it hasn't been that long. I guess I'm being greedy, but part of it is that you know, I've gotten better at it. I hope so. I think you guys have reflected that I've grown and I've learned, and I think that it's important to continue to do that now. So there's going to be some changes, some actual big changes to the schedule and the content and the way it's delivered to you. So starting this week, it's our new schedule. It's going to be Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Yes, I know, disappointing in a way, but I think a necessary evil to make the channel grow, and actually you're going to love the new content. It's going to be way sharper looking like this. It's going to be better thought out, if that's even possible. I know, right? It's incredible. How could it get any better? But it's true. Stick with me. Just follow what I'm saying. So our new schedule going forward is going to be Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And we're going to have days that we do exactly what you guys like. That's the feedback you give me, tells me what you like. So going forward, we're going to have a day of rant. Yep, the kind of day you guys always remember. The type of day where I'm going to pick a subject, we're going to talk about it, I'm going to ask your opinion, I'm going to tell you how I feel. Actually, it's going to be more of what the hell is going on type things. What the hell is wrong with you type deals. I'm going to give you my true opinion and my true feelings on topics of the week that make absolutely no sense to me, but I'm forced to live. Next, we're going to have weird and odd news from around the world, because it's really caught on. Everyone seems to like those segments. Those are turning in my highest numbers, so I'm a slave to the numbers. What can I tell you? And lastly, but not unlikely, fun tech. The highest fun luxury tech, lifestyles of the tech and famous, we're going to call it. Or at least sometimes when I remember to call it that, right? You have to give me a pass. Sometimes it'll be Tech Tuesday, even though it's Wednesday. Sometimes it'll be luxury tech. Sometimes it'll be lifestyles of the luxury tech and famous. I don't know. We'll come up with something until I'm comfortable. But that's basically going to be our breakdown. We're going to have a day of odd and unusual news. We're going to have a day of super high-end sci-fi tech. And we're going to have a day of me. Just me ranting about me, being me. Something in the office, something in the government, something in your government, something in the news. Just something that ticked me off, and I got to share my opinion with you guys. But I think The quality is going to go up exponentially, and I think you're really going to super enjoy the content. I think you guys are really going to like the way that comes out. I think you're going to see a little bit of humor I interject into some serious things. I think you're going to enjoy the luxury tech items I'm lucky enough to find. And just leading into that, that's why we're going to go to 3 days a week. It actually takes a lot more time weeding through these stories from around the world, and it takes a lot of time finding quality tech worth showing you. I mean, I can open up any, high-end luxury magazine and pick the watch of the week, or, new scooter, e-scooter, or a high-tech wallet that protects your cards. But, I mean, you guys see all that all the time. You get here on YouTube, and you got Unbox Therapy and all these phone channels and high-tech Tuesdays on other people's big channels. I want to show you the kind of tech that you don't see, that they won't show you because it isn't mainstream. It's way out of our reach, but man, it's super cool. And it takes time. And then news from around the world, finding those stories, the real interesting ones, not the ones that are fake, because I kind of look into that 100%. Yep, that's part of it too, We got to make sure it's all legit. And then the editing time and the sound effects. I think you guys like it. There's been good response, so we'll stay with that. And then, of course, my rants. I mean, I could spit one of those out every day, but no one deserves that much of me, not even Rini, right? So this is what we're going to do going forward. How far we've come. It's just amazing. Again, I want to take this time to, from the bottom of my heart, thank everybody that's made this possible. Well over 2,000 subscribers now in a little over 13 months, 14 months. Astronomical. Never thought I'd be here. Thought at 200 I'd be just, thank the Lord. Couldn't get better than this. And in no time flat, you guys showed me that perseverance and hard work always pays off, because you come back for more every day. And I look forward to you enjoying the new schedule. Kind of ease it up on you guys. You're so loyal. You come through 5-6 days a week. Think it's time to give you guys a break. Turn up the quality, turn down the volume, right? 3 days a week. I'd love to have you more, but I think it's only fair that I share my time with others so you can enjoy others' content. Like I've always hoped that everybody here would enjoy others that post here and follow each other to make our nation the strongest. But I thank you from the bottom of my heart. I never thought we'd reach 200, nevertheless 2,000 in such a short period of time. And so my promise to you is we're going to turn up the quality, turn down the quantity, give you a little bit of a break, help me learn more. I mean, I really want to step up. Maybe I should step up my auto game, but for now, I really want to look into stepping up my editing game and Foley work and making the content that you do bear with me through way more enjoyable for you guys. So that's my promise to you, to make this just a much better channel as best as possibly can be. I don't think I owe you enough. I owe you so much more than I could ever pay you back. So my promise to you is, going forward, the quality is going to be at an even higher level. I can't say 100% because I got so much more to learn, but I think at least 25% better. And I think you're going to see that the hybrid scripted ad lib is really going to be great. I'm not saying everything's going to change overnight. It's going to be a while, a work in progress. You know how I feel about that. I'm big into recreating yourself always. I'm getting so emotional, I'm getting tongue-tied. Of course, there'll always be Rini and her guidance. I couldn't have made it this far without her, and I know you guys love her and her opinion. It keeps me grounded and humble. So on my days of rant, you'll see Rini. But on the other 2 days, I think you're going to love the quality of the absolutely, thought out, researched, half scripted, half, fun, just being ourselves like we like so much, and enjoying the best of both worlds, steadying up that photography, bringing in that 4K quality, because I know so many more of you now have 4K monitors and watching 4K on your phones. So I want to be part of that world. I want to be at that level, at least, of visual quality. And next, audio. I'm playing catch up always with audio, but you know, it's new to me, and maybe this will be the year of the audio. Like year of the tiger, year of the audio. But for now, I hope you guys will enjoy. Nothing's written in stone. You always dictate how this goes. So 3 days a week is not enough me for you. Well, I'm more than happy to go back to 5. But I think the quality will show through, and I think you'll see why I've decided to do this. I think everybody's going to really enjoy the new level of stories and the new type of cinematography you're going to be seeing. Like I said, we're going to work on the audio, but for now, love you, thank you. Y'all know how we do it. Comment, like, subscribe. Well, we're only halfway there. We haven't scratched the surface. We're just getting started. We're not even halfway there. I fool myself into feeling that good, but you have propelled me so far into the future. I'm just dizzy, but we're getting there. Love ya. Get ready. This is our new week. See y'all in a few days with some fantastic video. You're gonna love it. Absolutely gonna love it.